In a time where AI is being trusted with more and more sensitive operations and data, we at n8n are doubling down on human oversight and control options. You can now add a human review step to tools as easy as clicking the connection and picking your platform of choice. With the human in the loop step, it is impossible for that tool to be used without approval. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 examples of the new patterns this enables in n8n. Here I have a simple workflow agent that's able to send emails on my behalf. If I ask it to send an email to someone, it will just go and do it. But I don't know about you, I really don't want an AI to send an email in my name without me signing off on it. So let's add a human review step. It's now as easy as just clicking the plus button on the tool's connector and then choosing the platform you're using, which in this case, I'm using n8n's Chat Hub. So I'll pick Chat. Then we'll set it so that there's an approve and deny option. For most providers, that's all you need, but if you're using Chat Hub like I am, then you'll also need to change the response method to chat nodes in the chat trigger for this to work. And with that change, you'll also need a respond to chat node after the AI agent to get the AI's response to the chat. Now, if I ask it to schedule a meeting with Jamie this week, it will ask me to confirm before sending, so we can see that it works. But it's not really helpful if we can't see what we're supposed to be approving. So let's customize it. We could add a placeholder for the AI to fill in for us. You do that by using $sign from AI with the descriptive field name. And then the next time it runs, the agent will actually provide a value for that since we used from AI. But I actually advise against doing it like this. It's much better practice to see the actual values that will be used in the tools, rather than having it be provided from the AI separately. That way you know for sure exactly what you're approving. And we made this really easy to do. There's a new $sign tool option that lets us dynamically access the tool details that the agent is sending to the tool. So we can say tool.parameters.message, and it will display the exact value that is being set to the message field in the tool. That means you see the actual parameters that will be used in the tool once you approve it. You can manually write out each of the parameters as you like in this message, but since everything in the curly brackets is JavaScript, I just wrote some code to dynamically display every single parameter that's being sent to the tool, so I don't need to remember to update it if I add or remove parameters in the tool. Now, if we try it in Chat Hub, we can see it shows us the actual data that will be used, so we are making an informed decision when pressing allow. Of course, not all AI agents are chatbots, and the human review also works in situations where the one who needs to review isn't the one that's chatting. Here we have an agent that powers a customer service inbox. It has some tools that doesn't need a human in the loop, like escalating to human support or extending a trial. But we don't want to be giving out refunds without someone actually approving it first. So we'll add in a Slack human review step that sends a review message to a support channel. At the time of recording this, you need to approve the tool in the canvas to actually get the test data to autofill in the editor. Something else I really like is being able to customize the buttons. So instead of just saying approve, we can make this button crystal clear by having it say approve, then the actual amount, refund. And I'll fill the rest of the details that would be, good to see. Just like anywhere else in n8n, you can also reference fields from any previously run node as well. So now when we test this again, in Slack, we'll see the actual options to approve or deny with all of the context that we need. We also brought this human in the loop functionality to the regular respond to chat nodes as well. I'm adding a chat tool that is an approval response type. We'll name this get user preference and add a description telling the AI to use this tool to get the user's preference whenever there is 2 options to choose from. And then if we let AI fill the rest of the fields for us, it can use it to ask us anything that has 2 options. So if there's any follow-up questions it has that, does just have the 2 options, it's just a click of a button for us to actually answer it. And if 2 buttons aren't enough or you need it to be more freeform, you can just set this response to free text and leave it more open-ended. The team is exploring adding editable params in the human in the loop. So think like instead of just approving or denying an amount, you can actually change it as well before you submit it. Though we are still figuring that out, so there still might be a bit of a wait. This addition to n8n, to me, is really important, and it signifies n8n's stance as being a secure and reliable AI solution that you and your business can count on. But we want to hear from the community and users, which is you. Now that it's so easy to add, will you be using more human in the loop? Let me know in the comments. I'll be down there answering questions.